This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, this is visible, right? Every one of you clearly. Okay, so we will start now. Anyhow, it is 12 o'clock. We'll start now. See, last class, let's go ahead with revision of last class. Any one of you did not attend last class? And like today, first class. Okay, so I did not record yesterday's session, but I have just given a brief idea about it. If you go through document, you will understand. We will share you that document. Just go through it. That is just a basic thing. You will understand for sure. Okay. Coming to Java, yesterday we discussed about what is Java programming language and its features. Okay, Java programming language and features of Java programming language. If you go through the PPT document, definitely you will be able to understand. And today's class, I will revise what is being done yesterday just for 5 minutes. Okay, so yesterday we discussed about what is programming language. So you all are going to learn a programming language called Java. So yesterday we discussed about what is programming language. A programming language is used to communicate with devices, or machines. You can say computer. Okay, so in order to communicate with devices, we are going to use programming languages. Every programming language is going to have some rules and regulations that a developer should follow. Suppose generally, if we are talking in our Telugu language, or maybe Hindi or English, any language, definitely there will be some grammatical rules that one should be following. Okay, in the same manner, if you are using programming languages, then when you are writing programs, a developer must be following some rules and regulations. Okay, that is common for any programming language. Common in the sense, rules and regulations are not common, but there will be certain rules and regulations for each programming language. Clear, everyone? So that's what we have discussed. And what is Java programming language? So Java programming language is also for the same purpose, to communicate with the devices and machines, where Java programming language, okay, let me write here. Java programming language is being developed by Sun Microsystems. The owner of this one is, it was Sun Microsystems, but later acquired by Oracle. Acquired by whom? Oracle. So that is one of the other point that we have discussed. And next we discussed about features of Java. Okay, so these are the features of Java. Java is object oriented. So I did not tell you in detail because that will come as part of our learning going forward, which means that simply to tell you, every Java program that runs will generate an identification object, Okay, so if you are writing Java program and executing generally, it may generate an identification object. So what is object and all? Not like a textbook definitions. We will discuss in detail when we come across with object oriented programming concept. Till then, you never by heart these things. Just read it once and leave it, no problem. When you are learning, like in detail, automatically you'll remember all this. Okay. Next one is, if you are going to implement your applications using Java program, those are secure. Okay. And strong. Third one is, Java is strong programming language. Means robust in the sense, generally it is strong. And distributed. Distributed means you can develop programs using Java where you can develop the programs which can execute in a distributed manner. Okay, in the sense, your program can be distributed, multi-threaded. Actually both will come in, it's more or less similar actually. Suppose if you have if you have installed a Java program, if you create an application using Java program and install on one machine, one server you install, okay, then that can be accessed by different machines that are connected to the server over internet or intranet. It can be anything. Okay, distributed in the sense, suppose if I want to install, let's say one Java software, if I install on 10 different laptops, on each laptop, if I install, that is called local. That is called local installation. That will be accessible to each individual laptop, which will run on the same laptop. Okay, that is generally called as standalone. Okay, but instead of installing on 10 laptops, if you are going to install in a server, okay, server is another laptop. You can understand as of now, like only one laptop I will install, and all the other 10 laptops will be connected in the network to this first laptop. Okay, then all other 10 laptops can access the software that is available in first laptop. That's called, you are distributing it. You are distributing the copies of it without actually installing the physical copies. You don't need to install physically on all 10 machines. Install the software only on one machine and connect it in the network. Everyone can access it. Like simply to tell you, we all are accessing Google, correct? If you type google.com, if I am going to type google.com, we will be getting access to it. You will be accessing your instance, I will be accessing my instance of the google.com. So, but actually that Google website is only one product. One product is distributed to everyone over the network, so that the type of distributed feature we can implement using Java. Java is, you may, yesterday also I told you, might be feeling like Java is distributed. Everyone will say Java is distributed. You don't distribute Java. You can implement distribution feature using Java. This is clear, everyone? Next. Online, everyone clear? I am recording, no worries. You can respond on the
Intranet,
chatting
sir.
window.
Intranet means no.
Okay, I will tell you. Just wait. I'll talk about intranet.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
okay.
So let me finish this features and then I will add that point. Okay. Multi-threaded. Java is multi-threaded. Simply to tell you, PhonePe application, when you are accessing, n number of people can create transactions using PhonePe at a time. So you are transferring money, at the same time someone else also will transfer. At the same time, third person also will transfer. But for all of you, for transferring money, the programming module which runs will be only one programming module. How many programming modules? Only one programming module will be created as multiple instances. To tell you threads, one transaction is equal to one thread. So one program you execute, I am going to execute, other person also going to execute at a time, parallelly. We all are. So this is called multi-threading. Okay. So means control, each individual person has control over their transaction by themselves. And your transaction will not be impacted by mine. My transaction will not be impacted by you. Okay. And portable. Portable means you can move it. Simply to tell you, this is like you are going to write the Java program at one place, compile it, get the bytecode. Today I'll tell you in detail about that bytecode. Okay. And take that bytecode to somewhere else. That is, wherever JVM is there, you can run it. Portable in the sense, simply you write once and run any number of times anywhere else. How that is possible today in detail we are going to see. Okay, and high performance can be achieved by using Java, and dynamism, that is called polymorphism. What is called as? Means you can write one program to expose different behaviors. Yesterday I told with example. Okay, so actually as a beginner, you guys no need to by heart these things. Just to see once or twice, leave it. Each and everything you will be getting as a part of your development. Each of these concept will be part of your development process going forward. That time you will automatically remember. So you stop learning in a by hearting manner. Okay, that's what I meant to say. And this is what I told already, while writing Java programs, definitely you must have to follow some guidelines or some rules and regulations defined by the Java creators. Whoever has created this programming language, so they have defined some rules and regulations that one must follow while developing these programs using Java. Okay, so someone was asking, see, generally to tell you, there are applications which are two types of applications. Let me take it here. So you develop applications using Java. Okay. Okay. Let me ask you one question. How many layers are there in the application? Yesterday we discussed. How many layers are there? 3 layers are there. Yes, correct. See, generally you should all know about all these things. User interface layer, business logic layer, database layer. All of you are here to learn Java, right? Where do you stand out of all these 3? You will be standing only at business logic. You're not going to learn user interface here, okay, and database here. If you join Java full stack, then you'll be working on all these 3. So we are, as of now, we are going to focus only on business logic. So for this core Java training, whatever that we are going to see, all of you are going to learn this layer, okay. And in continuation, you will be joining that full stack, then you will be learning 2 other layers as well. Here you go now, including advanced concepts. So as someone was asking, let me tell you, you are going to develop applications using full stack, out of which Java is going to play key role, okay, in the middle level. Okay, so if you are developing applications, there are 2 types of applications. How many types of applications? 2 types of applications are there in the market. Okay, first one, I'll tell you different terminology. Okay, first let's say intranet applications, and the second one is internet applications. Intranet and internet applications. So what is meant by intranet applications? What is meant by internet applications? Let me tell you in detail. It is very simple. This is, internet means public domain applications. Public domain applications. Public domain means, example, Facebook, YouTube, Amazon.in.com, and IRCTC. These are all public domain. Okay, listen to me carefully now about intranet. Suppose you have you joined. Okay, suppose you are accessing Harsha Trainings website, that is public domain only. Okay, my employees are also accessing Harsha Trainings website. Okay, but my employees are going to access that application. Okay, I'll say this way, otherwise let's take another company, TCS. Let's say, take a TCS company. You are an employee in TCS. You're an employee in TCS. See, as an employee in TCS, you can access one of their product application called leave request management application. What are you going to use this application for? In order to submit a leave request, and their managers also employees, right? They will also use for approving leave request or rejecting leave request, like this. In that case, this application, is it being accessible to outside people like us? I'm not TCS employee. Can I access this leave request management application of TCS to submit leave request? You cannot access. This application will work only within the network of TCS. Tata Consultancy Services network only. This will be accessible. This can be accessed. So this is said to be intranet. Intranet means inside, only inside, not to the public. Okay, that's what intranet application. Using Java, you can develop internet applications as well as intranet. No doubt about it. You can develop. Other than these 2, I'll have to tell you in another way. Okay. So other categories of application, this way also I can tell you. Okay, I just wanted to let you know about few other things which are in general. First one, I think you might be knowing about this, standalone application. Okay, and second one is distributed applications. What is that? Distributed application. So what is meant by standalone application? Any guess? Distributed, I told you just few minutes back, I told you, right? Distributed means, you know about the meaning of distribution, right? Technology always lies on English language. You know English language general meaning, almost you learn
Yes,
technology. Distributed means install on a server, and that will be accessible to clients. Clients means other machines. No need to install on each machine. Then what about standalone application? Local installation. Can you tell me any standalone application installed on only one machine, only specific machine, runs on itself? Means its storage will be on that particular machine. Our machine only storage. It will store in the same machine. Everything will be in the same machine. Distributed applications, where it will store? Storage will be on a server. Okay, storage will be on a server. Standalone application, tell me one standalone application which you have. What is your Chapan? Media player. In your laptop, you are installing Windows media player, right? That is running on distributed environment, or in your laptop only? Only in your laptop. What about YouTube? Is also a player, right? YouTube is standalone or distributed? That is distributed. So this will usually, it's not only, this can be possible even in intranet or internet. See, some people say that this is internet application. No, not only internet. In intranet also we can distribute. Okay, internet also we can distribute. Okay, to simply to understand, YouTube is an example. What is that? YouTube. Example is YouTube, and here you go. For this, the example is your Windows media player installed on one laptop. Clear everyone? That is a simple example. Okay. Okay. So next one, in your phone you have a Play Store, right? What about that Play Store? Distributed or standalone? That is distributed. Only. That is not standalone, because everyone will get it. Same Play Store. Okay. Server will have all the apps loaded. Okay. So we discussed about programming language. Are you clear about the person who has asked about this intranet and internet? Are you clear about intranet, internet, and other categories, standalone and distributed? Okay. This can be internet or intranet. Okay, we need a network to use this distributed. To access distributed applications, we need a network. Without network, you cannot access. What about standalone? It runs on single machine. No networking required. That's not required actually. Okay, so this is all for you. Can you develop applications using Java? The standalone applications can be developed? Yes. Can we develop distributed applications? Yes, we can develop. We can develop intranet, we can develop internet applications, we can develop standalone. All that we can develop using Java. It plays key role anywhere. Okay. So next, yesterday we discussed about programming language. Today we are going to discuss about types of programming languages. That's a general knowledge one should have. See, there are two types of programming languages available. One is high level programming language, and the second one is low level programming language. Maybe are you trying to write down? Anyone? Online students, are you trying to note parallelly along with me? Actually, why I'm asking is that is not needed. Okay, I will share you all this. I'll share you this video. I'll share you this document. I have another theory document already prepared. This is class notes. That is theory document. I'll share you. Okay, you don't need to write anything. Try to grasp as much as knowledge as possible. Okay, so high level programming languages and low level programming languages. So what about high level programming language? See, these high level programming languages are developer friendly. Okay, so generally this programming language looks like general English language. General English language. Normally, how you speak English language, the same way it will be, but not that much easy. But it will have certain syntaxes and all. I told you, right? Rules and regulations that needs to be followed. High-level programming languages are human readable, understandable, and you can even implement it. Okay. And these languages are developer friendly. Humans can understand this language. Okay. For humans, it is readable, understandable, and it can be implemented by humans. Example: Java programming language, C, C++, Python. These are all high level programming languages which looks like English language with certain syntaxes and all. Then there is another one called low level, which we cannot understand generally. Low level programming languages are machine readable, means machine can understand. It will be in binary format. What is this called as? This zeros and ones, called as binary format. Okay, so low level programming languages are understandable to machine. See, for example, if I am going to go to command prompt and type a command, create folder command I have typed, in D drive one folder is created. Otherwise, as you have graphical user interface, you can directly create it. So before Windows graphical UI, we have DOS operating system. That time we don't create like right click and all, this is not there. Okay, we have only commands. You open command prompt, DOS operating system command prompt. Okay, and write a command to create a folder. If you are working with Linux now today, Linux still commands only. If you want to create a folder, command. If you want to copy from one folder to another folder, you have to write commands. That commands are, it can be read by us. We can write the commands, we can understand the commands and all. Okay, we can implement it. If you give a command to the system saying that create folder in D drive, it will create. But system cannot understand direct create folder. That command will be translated into zeros and ones. It will be translated into zeros and ones, then machine can understand and CPU will process that and it is going to perform the respective task. So these are low level programming languages. These are called as low level programming language. High level programming language and low level. High level programming languages we can read, we can understand, we can implement. Low level programming languages, machines can read, machines can process, understand, machines can process. Okay, machines can read, can understand and process these things. Everyone clear? So that is about two types of programming language. Online students, are you clear about high level and low level programming language? Generally we don't learn this. Okay, in outside also today people are not learning. Okay, see, who will be working on this programming language? Can anyone tell me who will be implementing this type of programs, low level programming language and all? Who will be working on that? Hardware, chip designing, processor designing, they will be doing, right? See, Intel processor capabilities are different from what is the other one? Ryzen processor, AMD processor capabilities are different. This processor capabilities also some program written, yes or no? That's in low level program. What is the programming language there? That's in low level. Who will be working on that? the chip designing persons and all, they might be working on all those things. Okay, hardware employees we call them as, not purely, but they are also going to work on coding. Okay, next we are going to see how to install Java. Okay, so further, so today we discussed about types of applications and types of programming language. Further, we are going to discuss about Java installation, Java path setup. I have already done it. I will show you. Okay, Java path setup, and also we are going to discuss about simple Java program. Simple Java program. Then we will start our technicals. That is Java C command. That is Java compiler and its tasks what it will perform, and then Java command, which is Java interpreter. Java interpreter. After this, we are going to discuss in detail about, details about JDK, JRE, JVM. Okay, and also Java libraries. So this all will be covered in today's session. Okay, see, as a Java developer, it is very, very important that one should have to have the clear idea about the design of Java, how Java has been designed for processing purpose. I'm not talking about as a programming language, how it is being designed. For processing, what is its design architecture, we should know about. Clear, everyone? That's why these are this is like a foundation that one should have to have knowledge about. Okay, let's talk about Java installation process. All of you have installed Java, or anyone is yet to install? See, it's not that I am going to talk here like a radio. Okay, you always have to respond, then only I will understand whether you are following me or not. Okay, maybe you guys are freshers, that's why you don't know about this. Two-way communication should be there. Okay, all the time. Say either yes or no, you installed or you did not install. You have not done. Online students, you can respond on the chatting window. You did not install. Okay. So let me tell you how you go and do it. Okay, I have documented it. Document with screenshots is available. I will share that. But here I will show you. Okay, it is just a simple click, like how you install your games and all. So here you go. Okay, I have already Googled it. Here you go to Google and type download Java from Oracle. Okay, simple. And you get this result. This is there with screenshots available in the theory document. Okay, and you go here. And once you go here you see multiple versions of Java. I told you Java 17 is long-term support. We are going to use Java 17. Once you come to this website, go to Java 17 and thereafter Linux, Mac, Windows. Based on the operating system what you have. If you are working with Mac, go to Mac. I think none of you are working with Linux, and most of us are Windows. Go to Windows. So you go to Google and type download Java from Oracle website, and from there you go to JDK 17. See, you want to work with advanced Java concept something, it's better to have 17. That's why I'm saying 17, use it. Windows, and here you see 64-bit installer. Okay, direct installation file. So you just need to click on this installer. If you are downloading zip file, you have to extract it. There's nothing much other than that. So you download it somewhere. So once download completes, you have to run that. Hold on, I think I have already downloaded it. Okay, let it be, no problem. Generally, you know about installation process, right? Anything if you want to install, you need to just simply double click on this. So once you double click on this, it will open a pop-up window, installation window. What you just already it has been installed. Okay, I have given screenshots. What you just need to do is click on next, 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 and finish. That's it, nothing much other than that. Okay, so proceed with your installation process today. Okay. After that, what will happen? Your Java is installed. Where it is been installed? Java has been installed here. Go to your C drive. Automatically, it will take the C drive. Thereafter, what is the folder? Program files, and you'll see a Java folder created. How do you know whether Java is installed or not? It is very simple. Open your command prompt. After this, simply type Java version like this, -version. Type it. You got Java 17 installed, okay, on your system. Okay. So to know that where it is been installed, suppose if this is not, if it is saying this Java command is not recognized, what does it mean? Installation is not been done. Installation is simple. Go on download, just click on it. Next, finish, done. Okay, then just for testing, checking whether it is installed or not. Open command prompt, type Java space -version. It will show you which version of Java is installed, and when you have no, it's not like when installed. Okay, I think it's a release date or something, not release date. Maybe their down uploaded date might be. Okay, and here you go now. So come to C drive programming files Java JDK 17, and thereafter you will see bin folder. You'll see bin folder. This is what we need as a path. Java programs will get executed from this path utilizing so many Java library classes and everything. Okay. So after your installation is done, you come here and take this path, copy this path, and then keep it with you. Okay. Next, in order for your Java programs to run, you must have to set the path in the environment variables. You have to set the path in the environment variables. After this step is done, as given in the screenshots, I will be sharing the documents. So I am just giving you an information. So first step, what you have done, you have downloaded Java software. I'll write down high level steps here, please. Download Java software from Oracle website. With screenshots, it is given. After downloaded, so double click on exe file to install Java. After that, to know which version of Java, at least because you are installing everything you know. But if I give you a laptop and ask you Java is installed on this laptop or not, I want you to verify. How do you verify? You to know which version of Java is installed on a machine, what you need to do? Open command prompt, and thereafter type. I think you'll feel like type as a command Java space version. Whatever the folder it opens, no problem. Command prompt always points to some folder. What folder it is pointing to, that's not a question here. You don't need to change the folder path. Just open command prompt just like that and type Java space -version. Then if it is displaying Java version, then Java is installed. If it displays Java command not recognized as an internal or external command, that means Java is not installed. Okay, so after this, fourth step, after installation is done, we have to set the path variable in the systems environment variables, where you have to set environment variables. You need to go to environment variables, and there you have to set the path. So the path value is, I'm giving in double quotes. Don't use double quotes in the path. Okay, I'm giving to differentiate it. At the end, you have to give semicolon. At the end, what you have to give? Semicolon. Okay, this is the path from C to bin semicolon. Semicolon is the ending. That's the value of the path. You go to your system, there you type environment variables. right? Okay. And once you type environment variables, here you go, you see path. Okay, double click on this path. Okay, here you click on, why it is not editing, I'm not very sure. It should come to editable mode actually. Okay, so it actually it will come to editable mode. You just need to type this, I mean like copy paste that. C program files, this Java path bin, where is it? It's there here in this one only, the value I'm not able to see. Okay, you will understand definitely. You select this and click on edit, something like this it will come. Hold on, it will come like this. Okay, then here you place the cursor and add new. Okay, it will add new, copy paste that and say okay. That you have to do the below one. Okay, so once you are done, you are all set to run the Java programs. Okay, once the path is set, once the path is set, direct download link you want, you don't even want to Google it. Okay, once the path is set, then we are all set. We are all set to run the Java programs. Okay, how that will link and run also I will tell you, but that will take time, not now, immediately. Okay. Okay, so Java path setup is also discussed. Next, see, if you want me to tell you about environment variables, see actually system environment variables. What is this environment variable means? Anyone tell me what is environment variable? I think you might have access to this generally in your laptop. Anytime you have access to environment variables, what will be there in environment variables? Environment variable stores the location of different, what do you call it? Not only files, you say. Resources, different resources that are installed on the server, installed on the machine. Okay, so if you install a resource, anything resource, when I say any software product, anything Java installed, its path for running, I have to set it in the environment variable. You install VLC media player, or you install some other media player, you install any software, in the environment variables it is going to load the locations and all. So there are two types of environment variables actually, two types of environment variables. What are those? First one is user environment variables. Second one is system environment variables. What is meant by user environment and what is meant by system environment? Let me ask you this. If you have your laptop, you can have more than one login for your laptop. Yes or no? You can create user account 1, user account 2, user account 3. Multiple user accounts can be created in one machine. See, system environment variable means this is common for all user accounts on your machine, See, if we have three user accounts on the machine, then the resource defined here can be accessed by all users of the system, so all the users on the system can access it. Then what about user environment variable? You can say now, this is easy. This resource is specific to one user. Okay, so the resource available here, the resource path available here will be accessible to only one user. If three users are there, 3 different paths you have to mention. But instead of that, if you make it available in system environment variable, then it's a whole system, anyone can access. Tomorrow you create a new account, they can also access. Okay, you wanted to make it available commonly for everyone, or you wanted to give access to only one person. Okay, accordingly you will proceed. See, simply to tell you, if you create user accounts, you will get a desktop folder, right? Suppose generally this desktop, what you are seeing is it a folder or not? Desktop is also one folder, correct? Desktop folder is system level or user level? System level, user level. See, you create 2 accounts, 2 different accounts you create and log in and place something in desktop. You cannot see it in other accounts because I will tell you. See here, this is my desktop, right? How do I get into that? Give me 1 minute. I am trying to copy that. It is copying only desktop here. I'll go in other way. C drive, users, somewhere you see users, some user. Okay, desktop is there. Same way you go to another user. Imagine this is a different user. Suppose same way if you have one more another user other than this, in that user name folder also you'll have desktop. If you place in the desktop of user 1, that will not be seen by user 2. So your desktop folder is defined in system variables or user variables? User variables. Okay, that is related to your Windows operating system. And Java I have kept in system environment variables. So that means if I have 10 accounts in this machine, all 10 accounts can access that. If you mention in user environment variables, then only one user can access, but generally we make it available system level. Okay, anyone has any questions or any doubts about user environment and system environment variables? Online students. Okay, so after you are done with this, now you want to write Java program. Okay, so how do you write Java program? If we want to write any program, if you want to write a program using any programming language, we need, what do we need? An editor. You need an editor, or you're calling it as environment, that's also okay. You need an editor to write. Okay, for C language, for example, for C language, Turbo C, that blue colors are some screen will be there. Okay, and for Java, what are the editors? Notepad is okay, Notepad++ is also okay, and Edit++ is also okay, and Eclipse, the main enterprise related. I'm sorry. So in enterprise, if you're working in enterprise application, many companies, they will be using Eclipse software. Most of the companies, they will be using Eclipse. And other than this, in the yesterday's demo class, I mean, like, I did not go through it, but I have given it actually. PowerPoint. So here you go with Java latest demo. I just mentioned just for namesake, don't never try to by heart it. Okay. See here. So IntelliJ IDEA, this is one IDE you can use. Eclipse you can use. NetBeans you can use. If you're going to work on Android development, Android Studio you can use. These are all different environments. We call them as IDE. IDE stands for generally integrated development environment. So you can use Eclipse also. Eclipse is an IDE. Where is it? Here, Eclipse is an IDE, stands for integrated development environment. See, initially we are not going to use Eclipse. On day 1 itself, we are not going to use Eclipse. We will be using Eclipse going forward after a few days completed. So till then, we can use either Notepad or you can use Notepad++. plus plus, or even, okay, we'll do this. After 15 days, we'll go to edit plus, sorry. After 20 days, we'll use first Notepad and then edit plus and then Eclipse. Okay, if required, if possible, we'll use another one also. Advanced Java, if you're learning, we'll try to use some other product so that you will get the idea about how each one looks like. And all. Out of all this, using Eclipse is easy. Easy in the sense you don't need to remember so many things while working with Eclipse. Okay, and typing also will be faster. Faster means there will be some intelligence. Okay, you type 2 characters, it will give matching one, so that you simply hit enter, it will write down. Okay, so that's the point. So here you go now. So let's go ahead and write simple Java program. In order to write any a program by using any programming language, you need an editor. So the editor we are going to use as of now is just Notepad. Just Notepad. But before that, okay, so before you proceed to write the program, we proceed forward to write the programs. Just create a folder path to save all the program files, Okay, here one more point. Generally, let me ask you, it's a basic question. If you open Notepad and type something in Notepad and then save that in some folder and all, that file will have an extension. The file will have an extension. What is the extension of the Notepad generally when you save it directly? .txt. You create a video, you make a video in your phone and save that video file. Generally, what is the extension? MP4 extension. Okay, you take a photo in your phone and you'll get a photo and save it into your gallery. JPG or PNG, depends on the settings and all. Okay, every file will have a specific extension based on the content that it is going to hold. The same way, Java program file should be saved with an extension of tell me .java extension. Understand clear everyone? Okay, Java all, if you want to run a file on Java environment, that must be extension of .java. You cannot take .txt file and run. You cannot take .mp4 file and run. That's not possible. If you want to run a program file on Java environment, definitely it must be having the extension of .java. Clear everyone, online students? Somewhere you create, where you create is that's up to you. Okay, there's no restriction. You want to create in C drive or you want to place it in desktop or anywhere, you create some folder path. Okay, I am going to create here. So in my D drive, I'm going to create a folder. Okay, let's say this is Java, let's say batch 1 programs. Okay, I have written like this simply. Okay, go here. Okay, this is where I have created one folder path. Okay, I have created this one. I have created this one. Okay, this one I have created. Okay, which means I am going to save all my Java programs in this folder. For now, that's what I decided. Later you want to change to another folder, you change, no problem. Every time why to create a new folder, all the programs you place in one specific folder. Okay, all the time if you want any program, go to that folder. Okay, so let's write a simple program. Okay, let's write a simple Java program. See, if you are writing a Java program or any language program, there must be some syntax to be followed. The structure of Java program. Okay, let me write down here. The structure of Java program at a high level, I am talking about this. Okay, that is first class. What is this class? First question. Class, when I write what is this class? See, for a few days you just need to follow. Okay, we cannot learn everything in same day. Some of the things whatever you write, you just blindly follow as statements that you are learning, but each and every keyword that we are using will be discussed. Each and every keyword that we are going to use will be discussed in one of the sessions in detail. But for some time, because you are a beginner, right? Okay, you are a beginner means you just need to follow some of the things. That's it. As a statements you learn and then draft it slowly, one by one, one by one, one by one. You will be learning. Detailed explanation you will be getting for every keyword that we are going to use here. Okay, class. After that, class name. You will be writing class name, not in Angular brace. Don't think like you have to write here. If I am writing like this in Angular brace, anything, whatever you want, you can write there. Generally, that's the meaning. Okay. Then it will have a body. It will have a body. Class will have a body. So the body you represent by curling braces. Open curling brace and then closed curling brace. Whatever that comes here is a body of the program. So this is the structure of the program. Inside that it has body. What you will be having here? Divide that statements into two and tell me what is that? Attributes. What is that? You will be having attributes will be there that you generally call in programming language as variables. Okay. So here you'll be having methods. What you will have? Methods. Overall, this is called body. Okay. See, for every Java program that we write, it must have a method. It must have a method. What is the name of the method? Main. See, without main method, can I write Java program? Maybe why I am asking this, some of you I think might be already, you would have knowledge about this during your college. That's why I'm asking. Okay, if I am teaching C language to a first year student, I don't ask any cross questions. Okay, because that's the first time they might be learning about programming and all, just where they're very newbies. But you might have already gone through this programming language, not in detail. Okay, but maybe somewhere it might be striking. Without main method, we can write Java program up to Java 6 version. But from 7, having main method is mandatory. 7 or 8, it should be 7. Okay. So today, if you are learning, main method is mandatory or not? That's what I've written. For every Java program that we write, it must have a method main. So now if I have to write the body of the just example class, example program, okay, I can write like this. So class is a keyword and then class name. Let's say my first program. Okay. See why I am using capital letters for everything when a word starts. There are some naming conventions to be followed by Java developers. You, me are two different developers. Okay. Worldwide, globally, there are so many developers. If everyone is following the same naming conventions, okay, then it looks good. So it's a universal like naming convention that everyone should follow. You'll be learning slowly the naming conventions and all. For class names, what naming conventions to be followed. For variables, what naming conventions to be followed. For methods, what naming conventions to be followed. All that you'll be learning slowly. So my first program, let's say, after that, open brace and closed brace. Then what you write inside, this is just like you must be following. You should not ask me now what are you writing here. For some days you follow one by one, slowly you'll be learning. Okay, public static void, void main, inside this string args. Okay, like this, and that this square braces can be given here or here, that's okay. Again here body starts again. Here body starts again. Inside whatever you want, you can write following some syntaxes. What I am writing, system dot out dot print or println. If you want new line, println. You don't want a new line, print. But I am not explaining you technically, I am just saying that. Okay, and here you go. This is my first, otherwise I'll write down like this. Welcome to Java programming. Java programming. Okay. So this is a simple one. When we save this Java program as a file, as a .java file, the file name must be matching with class name. Is it always? Is it mandatory all the time? Maybe you might not be knowing about all those things. Slowly we will learn, no problem. See, you are a beginner, right? You are learning Java. Today you may come and ask me, Harsha, you are saying public, static, void, main. What is this public means? What is this static means? What is void means? What is main means? What is this string? What is this args? And what are these square braces? What is the system? Out, print or println? Why you are writing all this? I don't know. You just follow. Okay. Slowly, one by one, when we come to the topics, you will be able to understand. For a few days, this as a statement you just need to follow. Okay. So without knowing grammatical rules, you are talking in your mother tongue, yes or no? You are talking something in your mother tongue, you don't know any grammar, but you are talking. Okay. Later you might be learning grammar as part of your education. Same way, you don't need to know the grammar and understand everything now. Just remember it for a few days and proceed forward to work on it. Slowly you will be learning about what is this class keyword, what is this public means, and what is this static means, what is this void, what is main, what is this string args, why you are again giving this open and closed parenthesis and making a body for this public, static, void, main, why it is required. So all that you will be learning. Okay, everyone clear? See, the programming statements that you write, this is a programming statement here that you are writing, must end with semicolon. Okay, that's the end of the line. That's the Java can understand when you have end of the line, otherwise it can't understand. Okay, I will tell you. Simply, I will take this program, okay, and I will take a notepad. Online, everyone following? I will place here. Okay, and then save this. Let me copy this. Save this file. Okay, where do I want to save actually? I want to place everything in one place, right? I'm sorry, D drive. I'll go to D drive, and here, what is that folder I created some time back? Okay, Java batch 1, and here my first program .txt. Is it okay? .txt is okay.
Java.
Okay, it's my practice actually. While I was teaching other technologies, it's my practice. I want to take screenshot, but now as I have already given, I'm not taking. My fingers are going to take screenshot all the time. Okay, save this. Your Java program is saved. Where it is saved, I will show you. See here. Go to your D drive. This file has been saved with .java extension. Open it. You're able to open, read, and understand. Because when you know Java, you're able to understand this. There's no doubt. This looks like an English language. Yes or no? High level programming language. This is high level programming language. That's why it looks like English language only. Print. We can understand print means. Okay. It is going to print. What this program is going to do now. See. Okay. I'll tell you about comments and all later. I want to execute this program. Okay. After we save the file, then to execute Java program, we use two commands. What are those? First one, Java C, and second one, Java. In the command prompt, we will do. While learning with Eclipse and all, you don't need all this. You will directly run. Okay, that will compile each time. Here you go now. Okay, now you go to the folder where you have Java file saved. See, actually, When you open command prompt, where it is pointing to? C drive, users, some other folder, correct? If I am going to run this Java C, for example, I'm sure my first program.java, is it running? It says the class is not found. I cannot understand this. That's what it says. So where the file is available, you have to point to that particular path and then run it. Understand? And then compile it. Actually, this is compiling. I'll tell you. Okay. To do that, it's a simple way. Instead of writing command cd space and all, go to the folder where you placed your Java file, and there you type cmd. The screenshots are there in the theory documents. Apart from class notes, the screenshots are available in the theory documents. I will give you. If you follow that, you'll be able to do all this or not. Following class notes, you will get idea about what is being discussed during the class. Following another document, theory document, which I have drafted in detail for installation, screenshots, everything. First Java program, how to save, where to save, and how to open the command prompt like this. Everything I have saved. Okay, I have the document. I will give you the document. CMD, if you type, it will open command prompt pointing to the path where your Java files are stored. Understand? Now you are going to run it. To run it, to compile it, Java C my first program dot Java. I typed it. See, after I typing, again it is showing the same path. Here I did not get any message. If I get any message there, something, that means there is some issue. I will show you. See here. Where is that notepad? This one, right? Okay, I will once again run and show you. No problem. I am removing this semicolon there. Okay, I saved it. I'm going to do it once again. Okay, I'm going to compile it once again. Java C command you are using and giving the name of the file .java file, which means you are compiling the Java program. I got some message in between. Once again, when it is pointing to this location, in between I got some message. It says one error. What does it mean? You made some mistake. You did not follow the grammar. You did not follow grammar of Java. As per the grammar of Java, what you should do? Every programming statement that you write must end with, every, when I say normal program, not methods, classes and all, normal body. In the body of the content, the programming statements must end with semicolon. It is not ending. That's why you got error. You're not following grammar. If you're not getting anything in between, means it's well and good. Everything perfect. Okay. See, now I am going to delete this. You remember I created this folder contains only this file. You remember that, right? I'll open and I'll modify now. I'll be placing it back. Okay. Save this. Close now. Now I will go and compile. Okay. CLS clear screen. Now I'll compile. Java C my first program.java. Okay. Hit enter. I did not get any error message. So when you do this, okay, hold on. Now open the command prompt, then point to the folder where .java file is stored, then like this, then execute, I mean, like we usually call it as, then execute by using Java C command. Java C command. The syntax is Java C. After that, what is that? File name. Generally, we have to say class name. As of now, you learn like file name. Okay, because both are same. File name dot Java. That's what. Okay, that's what the file name actually. So class name dot Java actually. Okay. So here you go. This is the one. And when you run this, you are not getting any error message with the execution of this step. By executing this step, okay, executing the above step means program is being compiled. What is meant by compiling? I will tell you. No worries. I will explain you with the diagrams. Okay, what happens after compiling? See now. I created .java file that you know, but there is another file the system has generated. Who has generated it? Java compiler has generated one more file with same name but a different extension. What is the extension that you have got? Class, CLASS. When you compile Java program, Java compiler generates a .class file which will have bytecode. I want to see the file. I'll open this. Open. Able to understand? As I'm not able to understand, can I say this is machine level? No. That's not applicable all the time. This is understandable to another software program which is called as JVM, Java Virtual Machine. This is not machine code and this is not high level. This is not high level. Though you are not understanding it, you cannot say this is understandable to my laptop, my processor and all. No. This is an intermediate language generated by Java compiler, which should be which will be understandable to Java virtual machine. We are going to discuss in detail. Okay, just maybe if time permits, today or tomorrow, because if I am going to tell you everything on the same day, it will be difficult to understand. When a Java program is compiled, what file will get generated? It's an interview question. What file will get generated? .class file. When a Java program is compiled, okay, that's a question. I can say it's an interview question. Simple for fresher level. This is an interview question. Compiled, what file will be generated? Okay, what file will be generated? Okay, that's on successful compilation. On disclaimer, on successful compilation, what file will be generated? So when a Java program is successfully compiled, Java compiler generates a .class file. Generates a .class file, which is in which format? Bytecode format. Bytecode format. It is something else. Same thing I told you. Okay. Bytecode. Who will understand this bytecode? You can't understand. Your machine also cannot understand. You cannot understand. Your machine also cannot understand. When a machine cannot understand how it will generate in output, it cannot generate, right? Means again it should be changed to machine understandable language. Again it should be changed to machine understandable language. This is understandable to. This is understandable to JVM, called as Java Virtual Machine. Java Virtual Machine. What is that? You will be learning. Okay, Java Virtual Machine. Okay, that will be understandable. Now, after this is completed, now as a next step, we have to interpret, or you say run the .class file by using Java interpreter. What is the difference between compiler and interpreter? To explain you this, it will take 15 minutes. Okay, I will take all this. We are yet to discuss about Java compiler, Java interpreter. What is the .class file will be generated? To whom it will be submitted? What is JDK? What is JVM? What is JRE? Okay, and what is Java library? All that we need to discuss. We will go slowly one by one. Okay, so continuation to this, those concepts will come. Once those are done, we are good to go ahead and work on some programs continuously. Okay, topic program, like that. Till then, you have to understand all these basic things. All these are linked one to another. Java C, the moment you use, you need to understand about the compiler like that. Okay. See here. So we need to discuss about these three. Dot class file, I told you. Dot class file is a bytecode that is being generated by Java compiler, understandable to JVM. So now Java compiler is generating dot class file, and see what does actually a Java compiler is going to do. Okay, what is just actually Java compiler is going to do. I already told you and shown you. Once again, I'm going to show. That is, it will generate dot class file. That is okay. When it will generate dot class file, I clearly told you on successful compilation. What does it mean? Successful compilation means without any errors. When errors will come? It's a general thing. When you do not follow grammar, when you don't follow grammar, I have already shown you, right? Here you go, you remove this. Otherwise, I am going to make it class C uppercase. What did I do? The class name, the class keyword, I have given C uppercase. Again, I am running. What is it? It's executed, compiled successfully or not? No, it has not been compiled successfully. Why? I have written class only. Now you told write class and all. I have written class. Why it is not coming then? I'm sorry. I have to go here. I have written class as you told. What is the problem here? Case sensitive. See how it is important. You need to even follow the upper and lower cases. It cannot recognize class with C uppercase. Anyone I change it to uppercase? No, not allowed. Okay. This is a keyword that should be followed. What is keyword? What are keywords? Future topics. Okay. Some grammar rules one should follow while going through the writing the Java programs. Okay, I am following. So now here you go. Java compiler is checking for the syntax errors. You are following grammar or not? Who is checking at the first level? Compiler is checking for the syntax errors and making sure that programmers are following that grammatical construction rules. Want to construct a program, follow some rules. Otherwise, not allowed. Okay, it will not be executed. Then next you are going to do it by Java interpreter. Let me clear this and once again CLS and Java C my first program dot Java compiled successfully. I'm sorry, I typed Java. I'm sorry because I already have it, right? So first I compiled anyhow. Last time class file created. If you use Java command and you are going to give my first program dot Java, means you are asking the Java interpreter, please run this program. Please run this program by using Java C my first program dot Java. You are asking interpreter, sorry, you are asking compiler. Compiler, can you please execute and check for all the errors and all? Am I correct or not? Compiler has checked and generated a dot class file. Now you are asking Java interpreter, can you please go and execute my program and generate the output? Generated output or not? Go here and copy paste here. Okay, just for your information. Okay, who generated output? Java interpreter or machine? Huh? Machine generated or Java interpreter generated? See, you came across three things. One is Java compiler. Another one is Java interpreter. Ultimately, my laptop is there now, which is something accepting from me and showing something. So which is displaying the output? If I ask you, machine or interpreter? Machine is displaying the output. How machine knows about this Java language? It doesn't know. It cannot understand. It cannot. My laptop cannot understand Java program. My laptop cannot understand the dot class file bytecode. Then how it has generated? That means when you use Java interpreter command, your bytecode is again converted into machine level. Okay, I will open a diagram and show you. Okay, because I don't have time to draw from the beginning, so that I'll take the existing one. Okay, Java diagrams. Check this. I'll go here. Okay, I will take this diagram. Other diagrams I'll tell you tomorrow. Time is not sufficient. First .java file is there. Okay, you are running the source code, Java source code. You are executing by Java C command compiled. On successful compilation, it is generating .class file. And who is doing that task? Java compiler is generating .class file. It is in which code? Bytecode. Can you understand bytecode? You cannot understand. Okay. Now you see, next you are asking Java interpreter. You are asking Java interpreter, can you please run my program? Java interpreter is running. What is Java interpreter doing? It is converting that into machine code, which is understandable to your operating system and CPU. Machine code means zeros and ones. That zeros and ones it is processing, and then it is showing you output. Everyone clear, online students? All of you clear? Now,
Yes, sir.
this one
Yes,
you can
sir.
imagine, because your laptop you are using, you know CPU, you know operating system, you can understand and imagine this one. Okay. What about compiler? What about interpreter? Are these hardwares? No. These are software products that comes along with your Java software. Java you install, one program is installed called compiler. Java you install, another program installed called interpreter. When you run the Java program, when you compile the Java program, you are submitting your program to another program called compiler. That compiler program, what is it doing? It is taking and then it is executing. It is trying to understand syntaxes are correct, everything is correct and all. Accordingly, it is generating one .class file, bytecode format, which is understandable to JVM. I'll talk about JVM and submitting to interpreter. Now, interpreter is going to take this and then converting it into machine code. That will be done by your JVM. I'll do it. I'll write down that. Okay. I'll draw the diagrams and all tomorrow. Okay, in detail. Detailed diagrams I'll be drawing tomorrow. This is just a high level diagram where you need to understand what happens at each phase of execution. So what are the questions we are pending with? After today's session, up to the discussion what we had, actually I thought I could complete this today, but I am not able to. See, we are pending with the concept of topics of compiler, interpreter, okay, and JVM, and below I have written JDK, JRE, JVM, Java class libraries also. Java class libraries, Java libraries. Sorry, Java libraries. See, understanding Java libraries is very, very important. That means the concept, what is meant by the concept of library? You know about normally library, right? What will be there in library? Books means some information already available there. Something is already available there. In Java library, what will be there? Already some programs are written. Already some programs. See, Java as a product is again programmed. Yes or no? For your program to run, it will use Java internal programs. Who is running your program? Your program is running by Java predefined programs. It needs those programs help. Otherwise, it cannot run. You're saying Java platform, Java platform, Java platform. Java platform, is it a hardware? No, it is a software. It means that also should have programs. Na? Those are called libraries. In the libraries, you'll have all those programs. I will tell you slowly one by one. So what did we discuss today? Let's summarize. Anyone has any questions? Online students, do you have any questions, any doubts? Okay, tell me one thing. Okay, you always have to unmute and respond, please. You might be on mute. I'm going to unmute all. You can respond on the charting window as well. Are you clear or you have any questions? Offline students. You have question? No. Clear everyone? Everyone clear? Okay. So are you able to follow my pace? Pace means the momentum, speed. Okay, follow, right? Is it clear?
Yes.
And this drafting is okay to understand? This is running notes. You call it as running notes. Okay, to understand somewhat like high level, you can quickly review through. Okay, and I will be sharing another document. I'll be sharing another document. Okay, Java theory document. I'll be sharing Java learning installation. I was telling from the beginning, right? I have screenshots, everything for you to install and all installation. I think this is pretty much fair enough, right? Okay, someone was asking that link directly. This is okay, right? I will paste here somewhere. For your information, I will paste that link here. Okay, so that you don't even need to Google it. Okay, so in this document, where is it? So in this document, you have details about whatever we have discussed today. Okay, Java downloading, installation, and your first program. Okay, how do you set that path? Environment variables you go. Okay, in environment variables, you are going to open environment variables and set the path and all that is in detail being given to you. If you follow, you will be able to do, because you know minimum computer, every one of you know, right? Okay, I think you know better than me. What will be there in your computer? I'm not asking two personals. Movies, songs, how many of you have that? ఉన్నాయా ఉన్నాయా ఉంటే అర్జెంటుగా తీసేయండి. ఓకే, ఈ 2 నెలలు అన్ని మర్చిపోండి. కొంచెం ఈ సినిమాలు లేదంటే ఆ సాంగ్స్ అంటే ఓకే, మీరు రిలాక్స్ అవ్వడానికి వింటా ఉంటారు, దట్స్ ఎ డిఫరెంట్ థింగ్. మూవీస్ ఉంటే ఎప్పుడు చూస్తూనే ఉంటారు. ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఏం చేస్తారు? నైట్ 8ంటికి అలా 8ంటికో 9ంటికో పడుకుంటారు. పడుకున్న కానీ ఏం చేస్తారు? నిద్ర రాదు. అప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తారు? ల్యాప్టాప్ ఎందుకు ఓపెన్ చేస్తారు? అబ్బాయి ల్యాప్టాప్ బ్యాగ్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళి ల్యాప్టాప్ ఓపెన్ చేసి ఇంత టైం ఎందుకు వేస్ట్? ఫోన్ ఉందిగా, ఫోన్ తీస్తాం పైకి కిందకి, రీల్స్ వెయ్యా ఒకటి. వాళ్ళు ఎందుకు డాన్స్ చేస్తారో తెలియదు, నేను ఎందుకు నవ్వుతానో తెలియదు. ఓకే, సో అవన్నీ తీసేయండి. ఓకే, యూ డోంట్ నీడ్ ఇట్ యాక్చువల్లీ. ఓకే, మీరు ఏమనుకుంటారంటే ఒక 10 నిమిషాలు రిలాక్స్ అవుదాం అని వెళ్తారు అక్కడికి. 10 నిమిషాల్లో రిలాక్స్ అయిపోతారా? 10 నిమిషాలు కాస్త 1.5 hours అయ్యి. అరే ఇవాళ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేద్దాం అనుకున్నా, అనవసరంగా రీల్స్ చూసి 2 hours వేస్ట్ చేశారు, రేపటి నుంచి అయినా చేయాలనుకుంటారు. రేపు మళ్ళీ రీల్సే చూస్తారు, మళ్ళీ 10 నిమిషాలు రిలాక్స్ అవుదాం అనుకుంటారు. మీ దగ్గర అది ఉన్నంత వరకు చూస్తూనే ఉంటారు మీరు. అది చూడకూడదంటే ఏం చేయాలి? మనల్ని మనకి కట్టేసుకునేంత సీన్ లేదు. ఓకే, కాబట్టి అసలు ఆ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఏదో అన్ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసి పడేస్తే సరిపోయింది. ఓకేనా? సో మీరు నేర్చుకోవాలి అంటే మాత్రం యూ హ్యావ్ టు లర్న్ ఇట్ విత్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ డెడికేషన్. ఓకే, అంత ఈజీగా ఎవరు ఏది నేర్చుకోలేరు. ఏది కష్టం కాదు, ఏది తేలిక కాదు. అది కష్టం అయిపోతుందంటే మీరే దాన్ని కష్టం చేశారు, అది మీకు తేలిగ్గా ఉందంటే మీరే దాన్ని తేలిక చేశారు. ఓకే, అది తేలిగ్గా ఉందంటే మీరు కష్టపడ్డారని అర్థం, అది కష్టంగా ఉందంటే మీరు ఎంజాయ్ చేశారని అర్థం. ఓకే, సో ఏదైనా ఎవరైనా నేర్చుకోవచ్చు ఈ ప్రపంచంలో. అది ఈజీయా టఫా అనేది మనం ఎంత ఎఫర్ట్ పెడతాం అన్న దాన్ని బట్టి బేస్ అయి ఉంటుంది. మీరు బాగా టైం స్పెండ్ చేసి దాని గురించే ఆలోచించి దాని గురించే ఎప్పుడు ఆలోచిస్తూ దాని గురించే నేర్చుకుంటూ రీసెర్చ్ చేసుకుంటూ దాని మీద వర్క్ చేస్తున్నారనుకోండి, కొన్ని రోజులకి ఏమైంది, మీ ఫింగర్ టిప్స్ లో ఉంటుంది. అది జస్ట్ యాజ్ ఈజీ యాజ్ సంథింగ్ దట్ యూ వేకప్ అండ్ బ్రష్ ఎర్లీ మార్నింగ్, డన్, అంతే ఇంకా. ఓకే, అంత ఈజీ అయిపోయింది. అలా కాకుండా మీరు ఇప్పుడు క్లాస్ అటెండ్ అయ్యారు, అయిపోయింది, ఈ 2 డాక్యుమెంట్లు నేను అప్లోడ్ చేశాను, మీరు అసలు రేపు వచ్చే వరకు కూడా చూడాల. రేపటికి మీకు ఎంత గుర్తుంటుందో తెలుసా? కొంచెం కొంచెం గుర్తుంటది. నేను రివైజ్ చేస్తా కదా, అప్పుడు గుర్తొస్తా ఉంటాయి. అవునా కదా? అసలు మీరు డాక్యుమెంటే ఓపెన్ చేయకపోతే నేను రివైజ్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ 10 minutes మీకు గుర్తొస్తాయి కొంచెం కొంచెం. I'm sorry. Okay, your name is also Java, learning Java, and your name is Java. Okay, so now what I'm trying to say is, after this session is done, when I share you the documents, though it is pretty clear to you in the class, you must have to go through the documents. When you go through the documents, simply don't read. Okay, you have to create a class file and then you have to execute and all. Read and don't leave it. You, after your installation is done, similar to me, you just create one Java program, execute, experience, remove that C and make it uppercase C, remove that semicolon and then try. Intentionally you try to get the errors by making mistakes, because it is it's a simple program. You will be as it is typing. I think it will be easy. Okay, you'll not get any errors, but intentionally you make a mistake and try to understand. Compiler will throw errors at the compilation phase if at all there are any grammatical mistakes. Okay, then interpreter also will throw some grammatical mistake, something will not be catched by compiler, interpreter will catch it. Okay, so and try to go through this document. This is there in the document, I mean like theory documents, this particular diagram is available. Okay, Java compiler, when Java file is executed, compiler, when you compile it, it is going to generate .class file which will be in bytecode. We cannot understand. Okay, system also cannot understand. Then how system is generating output? You are submitting this bytecode further to the interpreter. Interpreter is taking the bytecode and generating. In the interpretation phase, it is generating machine level code with the help of JVM. I did not draw that. I will draw it later in the next class tomorrow. Okay, and that is giving to the machine. Machine is displaying you. By processing, it is CPU is processing and displaying with the help of operating system. So that's what you need to say yourself when you are practicing. Again, explain yourself. Simply don't read and try, never by heart. Do not train your brain to remember. It cannot. That's the wrong practice. All our academics, we have trained it to remember. That's wrong. Don't try to make it remember. You do it on the fly and try to realize everything by yourself. Do it 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, not on the same day. Today 2 times, after 4 days, after 10 days, again revise. You don't need to train your brain, it will automatically remember. Okay, so you don't need to practice to remember a song. You listen it, listen it, listen it. Wherever you go, same dirty songs. Okay, automatically your brain remembers. You don't need to train it to remember that song. Who antava mama, who antava mama. No need. Everywhere, wherever you go, the same song will be played. Automatically your brain will remember. So when you are there in front of your parents, automatically you sing it. In front of book, it revolves in your mind, who antava, they will be shocked. Okay, so that's what. You never try to remember it hard. Do it again and again and again. Okay, automatically it will remember. Okay, fine. We will wind up for today. Do you have any questions? You're able to understand and follow my pace of speaking and language and everything? Everyone, online also.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. And you all have to register for this course. Okay, you don't need to pay any registration amount, don't worry. Okay, as we already told you that this training is for free of cost. Okay, and you need to register to provide your details in a registration form. We'll note down. See, we are going to give you course completion certificate from Harsha Trainings for after these 2 months. To whom it will be given? If you are regularly attending and regularly practicing, you will be given with your student ID. We will generate after you fill the form. We will send you one Google form. Go through it, fill the Google form. Okay, your name, your WhatsApp number, your phone number, what is your graduation education background. Okay, so whether you are from IT background or non-IT background, so that we can try to understand accordingly, we can help you. Okay, after you provide all this data, we will generate one student ID to each of you. Online students, you are connecting with name Java, Python, right? You will not use that going forward. When you connect to the meeting, you have to use your student ID. That ID will be displayed here, so that will be the attendance. One day you connect with name by forgetting the ID, that means you are absent actually. And offline student, we will make some arrangement to take your attendance. Just 5 minutes only, right? That's not a big deal. Okay. Whoever is attending regularly, whoever is practicing regularly, taking it as life requirement, so they will be getting, based on the attendance and practice, they will be getting the certificate of course completion. And also only that students will be getting the job opportunities being shown. Okay, if you feel like anyhow Harsha is sending video, what if I do not attend today? Tomorrow morning I will watch the video. You will never watch that. To watch 1 hour video, you will take 2 hours. It will take 2 hours. Please understand that. If you want to watch, if you miss the class, you are there in the class, 1 hour it is done. For example, if it is 1 hour, 1 hour it is done. But to same, if you miss the class, same 1 hour video to watch, it will take more than 1.5 hours to 2 hours. You try to experience that one day. Intentionally, you be off and try to play the video. General habit is we forward the video. We never watch it continuously. First to 10 minutes, first to 2 minutes we'll forward. That's a tendency. Okay, YouTube videos. That's why short videos are so popular. Okay, because we don't have time to watch. So you daily attend the sessions, regularly practice. Doubts, errors, send me the screenshot. I will create a WhatsApp group for all the joinees, whoever is going to register, and we have communication through the group. Error screenshots, anything, we have a proper discussion and we can learn the best. Okay, so fully you spend the time on this. So anyone working employees here? Already working now? You're working online? See, working employees, you may not be getting full day time. I mean, like you might be spending 1 or 2 hours, but how many of you are freshers? I think most of you are freshers, right? Spend all your time on this learning. Parallelly, are you learning anything else like UI or something else? Parallelly. Okay, if you're not learning, you have a lot of time, right? Try to spend initial days. Maybe you don't need to spend more than 1.5 hours. Okay, but going forward, you may have to spend 2.5 to 3 hours. Okay, because you not only study the same day, you have to revise. You have to go through the exams. Okay, we conduct exams. You have to go through mock interviews. That process will be repeated for every 2 weeks. Yours is 2 months, right? I think it's pretty much easy if you go with 3 weeks. 3 weeks means 1.5 month, 2 times. 3 times we want to take actually. Total 3 times we'll be taking. 2 days before I'll inform you, but you be ready every day that tomorrow you have interview. Okay, tomorrow you have interview, be ready like that. Okay, for this specially we are hiring other resources to take your interviews. Okay, so though we are spending, we are not taking from you. If you are going to take it as your life need, okay, or maybe it's an add-on for you, and then only you join this program and try to attend regularly, practice regularly, come back to me regularly, check with me any questions, any doubts, and give your interviews and write your exams. All that will be considered to process your profiles whenever we have opportunity. See, when we get a job opening, they will not say that send me profiles after 1 month. Tomorrow only we have to share. That's how the client need will be. As of now, market is not there, I know, but I am expecting one company to ask me specifically. That's why I'm conducting all this. Okay, if they ask, I'm not able to provide, they will not ask for other technologies also. Okay, already we processed it for Pega. Okay, 16 students got selected. Today only they will get offers. By 8 p.m. they told they will release offers. That 16 is okay, I'll keep aside. No issues. That is for Pega, not for Java. They told that they want it for Tosca testing. Anyone is there Tosca testing? If you are there today,
Sir,
I will
I
process
watched.
it. Go. You are a Tosca tester?
No, sir.
Okay.
Earlier, I watched
We have a
the
requirement
Pega
for
classes.
Tosca testing as well. Okay. And soon we are going to get the requirement for automation, Selenium automation testing also. I'm expecting they will definitely ask for Java. They will definitely ask for Java. So we are not teaching you this aptitude and all, correct? Okay. But mostly for freshers, aptitude will be there. You all are preparing aptitude. Prepare for it. Okay, just if you spend 600 rupees online somewhere, they will give you videos. That is pretty much fair enough. You don't need to go to a trainer. I think there are many platforms where aptitude videos will be available. Yes or no? Okay, I think people are even 500 also it is available, some institutions. Okay, as of now we don't have a physical training for that. If we have, we would have involved you. Okay, so but as of now, as we don't have, be ready, prepare for aptitude as well. Okay, If required, some companies they need aptitude, some companies directly conduct Java interview when they come to us. If aptitude is there also, we don't want you to fail there. Okay, no one can help you in written test. Prepare for aptitude, basic that English communications and all. For now, you prepare and be ready. Okay, so we'll wind up for today. We'll continue tomorrow. Thank you for joining, everyone. I am seeing that online students, you are connecting after 12 o'clock. We start the session 12 o'clock sharp. Please be available 5 minutes before itself. Okay, thank you for joining, everyone. DevOps you want to learn, you can learn, no problem. That's okay, but market is not good now. If you want to learn, you can contact us. We have DevOps course available. Okay, Karimunisa. So we have full DevOps available with 3 clouds. Okay, that will help you for sure. You can contact me. Saturday, Sunday. No class. Okay.
Sir, I am working on Java 8.
Already you're working. Okay.
So I install Java 7.
For practice only, right? Install this is okay. No problem. Which version you are using? Java 8.
Stable.
Stable version you are using. This is okay, no problem. Okay, this will have everything. No problem.
And 2 versions are installed.
You have to create user variables and do one thing. Do you have virtual machine or 2 operating systems? No, right? That's okay. You already have Java 8. Work on that, no issues. You don't need to install this. Okay. ఏ ఎందుకు అరే ఇంకా కోర్ అవ్వలేదు కదా నేను చెప్తాలే తర్వాత నేనే చెప్తా అడ్వాన్స్డ్ జావా చెప్పినా నేనే చెప్తా దట్ విల్ బి ఎక్స్టెన్షన్ ఇప్పుడే కాదు ఇది అయిపోవాలి it will take 2 months time. It will be around 4,000-5,000 అలా ఉంటుంది ఓన్లీ అడ్వాన్స్డ్ వరకు అంటే అలా కోర్ వచ్చేసి ఉండాలి ఓకేనా అది నేను చెప్తా తర్వాత ఇది అయిపోతే కానీ అడ్వాన్స్డ్ జావా చెప్పను కుదిరితే మిమ్మల్ని అడ్వాన్స్డ్ కూడా లాక్కెళ్తాను ఓకే ఫ్రీగానే ఓకే ఇప్పుడు గూగుల్ క్లాస్ రూమ్ లో యాడ్ చేస్తాను కదా మీకు ఇచ్చారా నేను